Kerry here from Healing Humanity along with
Adam from Healing Humanity.
And we thank you for joining our YouTube channel, Healing Humanity Movie, where we're going to be posting regular updates. We're going to be doing some fun live streams, but this is where you can get all of the information, behind the scenes footage and updates on our documentary,
Healing Humanity.
The Power of a Proper Human Diet. And we're going to try to record this entire video. We're going to give you guys a little update on what we've been working on. And we're going to do it in one take, no edits, because we're too lazy to edit and get up there and press the power button.
Beep.
So, Adam, what have we been up to?
We have been filming Professor Thomas Seyfried at Boston College in his lab.
And his team.
His associates, yes.
His associates. Yeah, that was incredible. We're in Boston right now. We're filming from an Airbnb in Boston. Filmed with Dr. Seyfried yesterday. How was that?
It was amazing. The man is full of one-liners. He's full of knowledge, and he did try to dumb it down for us lay folks. And yeah, I got a lot from it.
We're too dumb. He didn't dumb it down enough.
Right.
No, he did a great job. Professor Seyfried, for those of you that don't know, he's been talking about cancer as a metabolic disease with metabolic treatments, and he's been talking about that for 30 years at Boston College and probably even before that.
Decades and decades.
Decades and decades. And it's an important part of our documentary. I never would have met Professor Seyfried or learned about his work if not for our good friend, Jeff DeProsperous. Mm-hmm. So that was pretty cool. And Professor Seyfried actually did a little shout out to Jeff that I'm going to send to Jeff. So that was exciting. We got some great footage too. It's like everything's coming together. You guys can't see this off camera, but we have all of the equipment and microphones and lightings and stands. And that was one of our biggest challenges, I think, of yesterday, probably. Yeah,
we had to move the setup a couple times, and but ultimately we love what we landed with. So we think you will too. Yeah.
It was tricky getting in there, but it was a beautiful, beautiful campus. Boston College is so a good place to film. So we're really happy with how that footage turned out. We were backing things up and looking through all of that. Prior to this, what was it? A week ago? 10 days ago? We were in the Carolinas. Mm-hmm. Little road trip. I drove from Wisconsin to Ohio, picked up Adam, and then we went from Ohio down to Coates, North Carolina, where we filmed
Rebecca Heichman.
Man, I can't wait to share her story.
Oh yeah, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
One of the things Adam and I have been talking about is we have these intentions to film these individuals, and we film that and it's great, but there's always something new that we learn that we never would have anticipated or expected. That was the case with Rebecca, and then shortly after filming Rebecca, we went to film Mimi. Rebecca was... Man, what a story. She's in her 30s, like 33.
32, so now she's 33, yeah.
She's got a beautiful little baby. She's absolutely thriving. But at one point, she was 69 pounds with like a notebook full of health issues, including osteoporosis in elementary school.
Yep.
Wow. She's got an incredible story, and she's so well-spoken for a 33-year-old.
Yeah, I think she had roughly 30 diseases, approximately, and they're all healed. They're all completely gone by eating a proper human diet, which is absolutely incredible.
Yeah. Beautiful baby, too, that she featured in the documentary, so a little teaser for you guys there. You're not going to want to miss that. One of the things that she said to us, there's always these things that stand out, but one of the things that she said to us was, if you just get out of the way and let your body do what it's supposed to do, it's absolutely amazing how you will heal. And she is living proof of that for sure. At 69 pounds now, she's healthy, and you never would have you'd never been able to tell that she was that ill at one time.
Yeah,
beautiful property.
I can't even imagine being 69 pounds. I mean, I'm not a big guy, but 69 pounds just seems like there's not much there.
No, I think it's fair to say that she was literally dying. Like you could visually see it with all of her illnesses and sicknesses. At 69 pounds, you're like on the brink right there. But she's come back fully. And it's not that she's just like, oh, I'm no longer 69 pounds. I'm a normal weight and I'm just healthy. She's absolutely thriving and loving life and living life to the fullest. Beautiful homestead property too.
Yeah, I believe she's having a coaching summit or something like that at her home coming up in the fall. So
What was your favorite part of the property?
my favorite part was probably the gym.
Yeah.
That was incredible. The gym had in another separate room from the gym, but attached, there was a hot tub and a sauna in there.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. Her husband built all of that essentially by himself. And man, he did a phenomenal job. It's absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous. And it's going to serve a lot of people in the future for sure.
Life goals.
Right.
When she took us in the back of the gym, or you go back there, and it's not like you just have a cement floor with a hot tub and a sauna. He decorated it and designed it so it almost looked like you were outdoors but indoors. There's like some rocks and a little bit of landscaping. It was beautiful. It was really cool.
Yeah.
And her story is incredible. So she's going to be in the documentary, Healing Humanity. And then, man, we were just go, go, go. We drove several more hours to South Carolina, Charleston, to film Mimi. And shout out to Emma and Katie. They came with us as well. And they got to meet Mimi as well, which I'm so happy for that. But I guess if we step back a little bit, the first day we met Mimi, it was just Adam and myself at Mimi's house, filming her for the professional sit-down interview with, what do we have for the setup there that day?
It's pretty minimal. We used natural lighting in that one. We were able to use the big picture window that she had that led out to the balcony. So that the lighting was absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. Her home was stunning.
Right?
I mean, it literally looked like a magazine. So right. She had prior experience with design, and it showed. I mean, it was absolutely flawless and phenomenal.
And one of the little Easter eggs for you guys you'll see in the documentary, I've mentioned this before on the live streams, but we have this blue theme going. It started, I think, with Dr. Hampton. There was a big bouquet of flowers, like a vase of flowers in the background of Dr. Hampton. Shout out Adam, he set up this whole composition. It looked beautiful, but then Dr. Hampton came in with perfect, beautiful blue shirt that matched perfectly. And you might be like, okay, whatever, it's a blue shirt, it's a blue thing, but subsequently, every person we interviewed after that, Dr. Barry, Jeff DeProsperous, all these people, they were wearing blue shirts, and we never told them to do this. So that's a little Easter egg for you. And when we got to film Mimi, I was going to call her and just be like, could you maybe, it's not a requirement, could you maybe put on a blue shirt? And she said, she's basically like, you're not going to believe this, but I was going to wear blue, and blue's my color. And then when we got there, we walk in the lobby, this beautiful condominium. And it's all blue. Like the walls are blue, the ground is blue, and then we get into her house, everything's blue. The tablecloth is blue. She has a bookshelf, and like she only reads blue books. Like every cover was a different hue of blue. It was really cool.
She specially bought pillows for that interview.
Yeah.
That were blue, which was
crazy.
pretty crazy. Yeah.
That setting was remarkable. We couldn't have asked for anything more. The interview, man, her story is incredible. Mimi was diagnosed with Parkinson's, rheumatoid arthritis, full-blown stroke, and then she had a blood infection that was deadly. It like nearly killed her. She was several weeks in the hospital. We learned from her too. Everyone we're talking to. What was Mimi's thing that she taught us?
10 steps.
There you go. Just 10 more steps. Yeah. We're not going to give it all away. They got to watch the documentary for some of it, but that statement is a powerful one with a lot of meaning behind it. And then Mimi's made us the most incredible dinner ever. You guys probably saw some of that. We did a YouTube video. Beef shanks, cube steak breaded with the pork rind crust.
Yes.
Crushed up.
Absolutely delicious.
Like,
man.
You got to be nice and we got to say things are delicious, but this wasn't flattery. Like, we already got the meal. We got the interview. We don't have to be nice anymore. It was incredible. Like, I never did the pork rind crust before. I always in my head would be like, oh, that's going to have a weird aftertaste. And I get a little, I'm not into the carnivore recipes where they're trying to recreate pizza and spaghetti.
Right.
Like all this
Me
stuff,
neither.
these
Too
fake
much
noodles.
trouble.
And so I always thought like the breading, like, wow, why would you bother? I'm past that now, but it was incredible. And I would challenge you, we should do a taste test to a non-carnivore. They wouldn't know. They wouldn't say, oh, is that pork rinds? They would just think it's breading.
Yep.
Yeah, incredible meal Mimi made us. Beef shanks with the gravy over the top of it. So, and then the girls, Emma and Katie, got to meet her and they fell in love. They're like best friends now. And we got back home and Emma and Katie were like, can we go drive down and visit Mimi? We have our license now. Like, go hang out with Aunt Mimi or something like that. So she's like a friend for life for sure. Absolutely amazing story. And she has big plans in the future.
Potentially a trip to Spain in order to capture some footage of her finishing the St. Francis of Assisi trail. Is that what it's called? The trail?
Trail, yeah.
Yeah.
500 miles
500 miles.
on foot.
After having rheumatoid arthritis, stroke complications, and Parkinson's. That's insane.
Yeah, where she was bedridden. Like, I have a thumbnail where I just laid in bed all the time and she was using a walker. She's going from that to just 10 more steps to just 500 miles.
How inspirational is that? I mean, it blows my mind that's even possible.
The thing with Mimi, as with everyone that we film, we go to film her because she had Parkinson's and overcame it with carnivore. That's the story. That's not the story. There's always something more we learn, some wisdom we glean that we're going to share in the documentary. So you got to stay tuned for that. But I guess one of the last things I'll say on Mimi that I have learned about every individual we've interviewed is they have this profound gratitude. She even said that the first day we were there. She's like, I lived in this place for so long. It's beautiful. It's like right by the bridge and the water's right there. She's like, I never cared about sunsets or anything. And now she's like, she's doing carnivore. She has more of an appreciation and a gratitude. She said on camera, I wake up overflowing with joy and gratitude just to see the sunshine every single morning. Just living her life to the fullest. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that.
So that was Mimi. And then what do we got going next? We're going crazy. Like it's really ramped things up. So we were just like, this was like a week or 10 days ago. I don't even remember. Maybe 10 days ago.
And prior to that, we were filming you about a week before that.
Adam drove all the way up to Wisconsin to film me. I'm part of the documentary. This is my journey learning why was I so sick for so long. And one of the things we found is there's people out there that are having just incredible healing. The name of the documentary is Healing Humanity. Mimi's a perfect example of that, going from Parkinson's to healing herself to doing a 500-mile hike. That's pretty incredible healing. As part of this journey in the documentary is me going around on this journey to see incredible examples of people healing. What are they doing and what do we learn from that? So Adam came to film me professionally because we have some of my story and some of that journey, but a lot of it is in kind of poor YouTube videos or StreamYard streams with low resolution and poor audio. So we filmed all that, which is awesome. Adam came all the way up from Ohio. Yeah, and then we did North Carolina, South Carolina. A week later, we're out here in Boston filming Professor Seyfried. And in just, what is it, like 2 weeks-ish?
2.5 weeks or so, yeah.
We're going to be going down to Austin.
So Boston to Austin.
Boston to Austin. You're excited for Austin?
I am excited. It's going to be absolutely incredible.
Are you going to still be excited about it on like day 4 or 5 when your hair's all falling out and we're out of energy?
I am. I'm a carnivore, so
right.
I'll still have plenty of energy to go. So
imagine if we weren't carnivores, we'd be tapping out on
oh my
day
gosh,
1.
Yeah.
We're kind of joking, but we're kind of not because we have an intense schedule down there filming all of these good doctors and individuals. I'm so excited because we get to meet Dr. Chaffee in person. We've done several videos with him. He's incredible. Talk about an example. When you look at your doctor, you want to have a doctor that you want to be like, right? And all my life, my doctors were, a little overweight, a little not so healthy, a little inflamed, a little sickly. Dr. Chaffee's like a next level human being on both levels, physically and mentally, but such a good guy. He's helped out with Bill Knott behind the scenes. He hooked us up with Maggie, who's a big part of our Film for Aging. So we're going to get to meet him in person and properly interview him in person. And I get to meet the man himself, Dante Ferrigno from Ferrigno Freedom, who initially introduced me to this whole carnivore thing. And I thought he was crazy. And then I watched Dr. Chaffee and Dr. Berry videos and learned a little bit more about it and decided to start. But we're filming a ton of people. What else are we doing?
We are speaking at Hack Your Health. So that's another thing that everybody needs to know. So we have a exclusive trailer that's going to be debuted at Hack Your Health. So if you want to see it, you need to go buy your ticket to Hack Your Health in Austin, Texas, and check out our new trailer.
Trailer for Healing Humanity. It's a little over 3 minutes long, and we're not patting ourselves on the back. Huge shout out and credit to John, our editor, who put this together for us. Credit to us too, though, because we filmed a bunch of it and put it
Right.
together. But the way John put this together, I'm so excited to share it with the world, and it's not going out to the public. It's getting premiered at Hack Your Health, so you got to be there to watch it. Before then, like Adam and I have seen it, I've showed it to the girls and Jen and the family, and reaction has been incredible. Obviously, they're a little bit biased, but my family isn't. They'll tell me like, yeah, you could have done this different and didn't. And every person that I've showed it to has just been like, teared up and excited at the same time. You showed it to a few people. What
Yep,
were
same
reactions?
here with my family. Everybody loved it. There were a couple of people like, well, maybe the messaging here was a little off, but they didn't understand that we're showing this directly to people that are in this space already. So,
Yeah. And this, just to be clear, this trailer is not like a general trailer for the documentary. We specifically made this one for Hack Your Health. There will be one eventually for the documentary. Of course, we have to finish the documentary first. This is like what we have so far, and then sort of crafted a little bit for Hack Your Health and the keto crowd that's going to be there. So, and we're speaking.
yeah, we just finished the PowerPoint for that. Kerry did most of it. I added some photos to it and whatnot, but Kerry compiled most of the whole thing. We got a lot of that planned out in terms of 2 minutes for this, 2 minutes for that, 4 minutes for this, and so on and so forth, and then maybe a little bit of extra at the end. But yeah, you did a great job on that.
You did a great job too, because a lot of the photography that we're going to be showing, we obviously we can't show a lot of the documentary, but we do have some clips and some never before seen footage there, including the trailer we just mentioned with some additional analysis and background on that. But basically, we're going to take you through and like, here we filmed Bill Knott. Here's some photographs. Here's a little bit of video maybe, and here's what we learned. And then we're going to show you Maggie, Jeff DeProsperous, Dr. Barry, Dr. Hampton. And it's just a fireside chat, but you're going to be able to get some more behind the scenes, never before seen sort of background info. A lot of people are excited for the documentary. I get that comment all the time. I can't wait for the documentary. I'm like, okay, it's going to take some time. We're following these people around for a year. It's going to take some time. We only get one shot at it. We want to do it properly. But this is a way for those people that can't wait for the documentary to get a little taste and see what's going on and get them excited for it.
I can't wait for them to see it.
I can't either. It's going to be the highlight. This presentation we're giving, but then also the trailer. I can't wait. The crazy thing is, you were talking about this before, and I couldn't agree more. Prior to Carnivore, I would have literally rather jumped off a cliff, I don't know, than speak in public.
Absolutely.
There's like, this has been studied. People would rather die than speak in public. They have more of a fear of speaking in public than death. And I don't care.
Yeah, I literally went to trade school instead of going to regular high school, because regular high school, you had to have a speech class credit.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to trade school to avoid having to go to speech class and get up in front of everybody. My anxiety was so bad.
You literally changed the trajectory of your entire life.
Yeah, now I'm eating ribeyes, and all of a sudden I don't care if I'm up in front of 1,000 people. It doesn't matter.
Crazy. I'm excited. I had a little test run at this. We did a meetup at Montello Theater with Dr. Tony Hampton, and we had a little over 100 people in the crowd there. That was the first time I've ever, and like, just to be clear, you and I have spoken in front of 1,700 people when we did our live stream,
right?
24-hour live stream. But that's so different than having 100 people right in front of you.
200 eyeballs looking right at you. Yeah.
The cool thing is, our audience, like, you couldn't ask for a better audience. These are keto, carnivore. These are people that got that zen and they're excited and they're fired up. So it's going to be incredible. I can't wait. Hopefully we get a little bit of video of that for those that can't attend. But if you can attend or you're anywhere nearby, you guys got to go to Hack Your Health. We don't like get anything for telling people that. We're not affiliates. I'm not saying go use my link. I'm just saying it's so much fun gathering with other carnivores, and everyone's going to be there.
Right.
Dante's going to be there. Dr. Baker's going to be there. Dr.
Yeah.
Chaffee. It's going to be incredible. Just
Bella from Steak and Butter Gal. So we're not affiliates, but I think she has a code
Yeah.
for Hack Your Health, which is SBG. So if you buy a ticket, put in your code SBG. And I'm not sure, she somehow gets credit for that. I don't know if it's monetary or
Right.
just keeping track of things or whatever. But yeah, put in her code SBG. And
Yeah. Shout out Bella. It's going to be great meeting her in person as well. Todd's going to be there. Limitless Lindy's going to be there. It's going to be awesome.
yeah.
So it's coming up in just a couple of weeks. So those are some of our big updates.
One thing that we also need to add is we are going to do a fundraiser meetup.
Yes.
So details are to come for that, but yeah, tell them about that.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a fundraiser down there in Austin, and it's going to be on Sunday
Yep.
from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at a Brazilian steakhouse. And if you guys are interested in learning more, we will have a link in the description below. We just created the page and we're announcing it. And little teaser, there's a very good chance that there may be some other pretty cool carnivore YouTubers there. Not going to name any names yet, but just you're not going to want to miss it. And I mean, Adam and I are going to be there.
Right.
Emma's going to be there for sure. Katie's going to be there as well. Todd's going to be there.
Todd will be there. Yep.
Yeah. So, but
yeah,
there's going to be some others.
Just so you know, it is a fundraiser for the documentary. We're trying to raise money during this get together and this meetup, not only to eat some awesome food, but also to help pay for the Austin trip because it is so expensive. The Airbnb that we had to rent out is very expensive to do the filming in, and additionally, just the travel there and expenses that we have to incur in order to get there. So we're trying to make that fully funded if we can.
That's one thing I'm really proud of and thankful for. Adam and I have donated thousands of hours of our own time, money-wise. Like, I didn't even put a number on that, but our entire documentary, it's grassroots. In fact, the presentation we're giving is a fireside chat with Healing Humanity, a grassroots effort, which is a cool thing. Like, people hear that and might be like, oh yeah, that's great, or fine, whatever. But most documentaries that you watch on one of these big streaming services are funded by a company, a corporation, a pharmaceutical, something, and there's always a bias, and that's not the case with ours. And it's incredibly expensive filming these things, but we've been doing a heck of a job. We will film, we'll do a little meetup, like we're putting in the effort, like to maximize things as we can. I don't know anyone else that's doing a 24-hour live stream to try to raise funds so that we can go film, but that's part of it with Austin. Adam mentioned we have an Airbnb we're filming in. We're basically renting a studio for over a week to have all these people come and film in it. So as you can imagine, that's going to be expensive, and then all the equipment and everything like that. So yeah, we're trying to offset it a little bit, but it's going to be a lot of fun. VIP, dinner, Brazilian steakhouse. We're going to be there. There's going to be some other fun people there as well. And you get a great steak dinner, and you're supporting the Healing Humanity documentary as well, which we really appreciate. And yeah, we're not going to stop till we reach millions of people with this documentary. So any money you donate or help with, it's really going to help the hopeless. That's the ultimate goal.
Absolutely. One thing I'm really excited about that Austin trip is, yeah, we get to meet the doctors. We get to spend some intimate time with them, learning from them and capturing them on film. But one of the funnest things that I think is going to happen is meeting all these different people, making new friends in the keto carnivore space. And it's the last meetup that we had in Charleston. That was incredible. Just sitting down and being able to talk with regular people just like us and connecting in that way. So
I totally agree. I'm hooked on the meetups. If I wasn't doing the documentary or anything else, I would just want to go to a carnivore meetup every week. The people are so cool. You're talking to like-minded individuals. Everyone has that carnivore zen, that energy. There's something there. It's like when you see a woman that just delivered a baby and they got that glow, that's the carnivore glow. It's something with the hormones or something with the energy. It's something with vitality, your health, whatever it may be. But when you get in a room with like 100 individuals like that, like we did at Montello, or all the people we had out in Charleston, or I can't even imagine Hack Your Health. The number of people there, like the energy is just going to be crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. The great thing too about meeting these folks is never is there a discussion. I don't know if this is on purpose or not, but there's never a discussion about politics. There's never a discussion about religion. There's never discussions about hot button issues. It's just regular people living their lives and enjoying one another.
Right.
It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is with that. I that's some advice I gave to people early on. It's like, if you're going to do carnivore the first 30 days, and I think some people do it longer, but you need to focus 100% on yourself. That's what I did that really helped me. I wasn't focused on politics, or family drama is a big one. What's so-and-so doing? I'm like, no, I'm going to need all my energy to focus on this, but I was going to do that for 30 days, and I just kept doing it. Like, all that other stuff, there's other people that can worry about that. I'm going to worry about myself and be the best person I could be, and it seems like a lot of carnivores share that, and it's pretty pretty awesome.
Everybody coming together, it feels unifying. It's kind of the opposite of what most people's family get-togethers are, where all the older folk talk about all the things that's wrong with them and their ailments and all that sort of thing. Here, people talk about those things, but they talk about it in the context of how it's healed.
Yeah.
And it's just so inspiring.
Right? That's one of the things that's incredible is almost every one of these people that are doing a proper human diet like us, they've got a second chance at life. And they have a story, and they want their story to be told, but it's a positive story that everyone wants to hear. So it's always so much fun hanging out with those folks and hearing those stories. And that's why we're doing the documentary. It's all about these important documented stories and sharing them with the world, inspiring other people. So yeah, I'm excited. Big updates. I'm happy. Like, we've been filming stuff, and it seems like it's getting better and better. We're getting into nice synergy, and we're getting some really amazing shots. And these Adam said this to me before, and it's so true. Maybe we'll end with this. It's bigger than us now, and that's what I was thinking yesterday when we were filming Professor Seyfried and his team, and these other individuals. It's all about gathering these stories and putting them out there for the world to see, and can't wait to share it with everyone. So
absolutely.
Maybe we'll end her there.
Yeah, I can't wait to arm wrestle Dr. Chaffee.
Right? I can't wait to ask Dr. Baker if he can lift me up for a thumbnail and hold me like a little baby. That'd be a great thumbnail. So thank you guys so much for all of your support, and thank you for subscribing. Be sure, if you didn't subscribe yet to our Healing Humanity YouTube channel, we're going to be doing more live streams here. We're picking up stuff in Austin. We're going to have so much going on down there, and we're going to be posting more about the documentary. So you can always go to Carnivore Today and follow Adam. You can go to Homestead How and follow me. But if you want documentary Healing Humanity specifics, that's all going to be right here at this YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe. Last thing, if you want to help out and you can't donate any money, we totally get it. But share the videos. That really helps. Post them out on Facebook, send them to your friends. There may be someone out there that's hopeless that these stories could inspire them and help them and maybe change their life forever. So thanks so much for watching. Beep. That's a long beep.